Hi, my name is Tony Walsh. I'm from Nelson and Colne College in Lancashire. We're a small to medium-sized college with approximately 430 members of staff and just over 2,000 full-time equivalent students here at the college. We're based on a single campus. We have an external building, but it's only a couple of yards away down the road, so everything is centrally based around the one campus. My post at the college is print room manager, or to be quite honest, it's Reprographics Team Leader. And I've been here for around about 8 years now, and I've been responsible for this department during my time here at the college.
Tony, can you tell us a little bit about what prompted the idea to change how you're actually sort of carrying out the printing within the college, please?
Yes, initially when I was appointed at the college, we were basically using photocopiers and desktop printers and some desktop scanners in computer-based rooms. The project developed from wanting to reduce the amount of desktop printing and try to push as much of the output through as a duplex type document, so it's double-sided and saving paper. The project was decided to be brought in line with the new build for the college, so it wasn't initially started on my appointment, but around about 18 months to 24 months after I'd started at the college. This was fortunate because it gave us the opportunity to have a look at the data that we needed to analyse what we wanted to save and what was the best solution to provide an effective service to both staff and students and support areas within the college. Initially, as I say, had a makeup of some desktop printers, some scanners and some photocopiers. Some of the printers were networked, none of the copiers were networked. The solution was to eliminate somewhere in the region of 250 desktop printers and replace them with a combination of small desktop units in IT-based rooms and multifunction devices that would provide a scan, print and photocopying solution in a walk-up device. We have approximately 15 of the MFDs in the college and around about 25 desktop printers now. As I say, that has replaced a fleet of 250 plus desktop printers and around about 7 of the satellite photocopiers. We also have the print room, which has a high volume black and white unit and a high volume colour print on demand unit. The mix is slightly higher for black and white in the print room as against colour, but that market has been a growing market for the college and has saved a considerable amount of money on what we were expending in terms of marketing materials for the college. Also, the students and staff benefit from having a high volume, high quality colour output at a much reduced price. We're very satisfied with the profile at the moment. If we were to make any changes, the type of contract that we've gone into allows us to adjust the profile of the machines to better suit the college as it develops in terms of a new build site. We did do an ITQ through the OGC Buying Solutions framework. There is a contract out there which suited the college quite adequately, and it offered several suppliers who we could go to with specifications on the type of machines we wanted. We produced an ITQ with specifications and started to narrow down from several suppliers in terms of who we wanted to work with as a partnership, because that's how we felt it would develop, as a partnership rather than a supplier-buyer relationship. It's a new type of format of managing your print, and we felt that better to work as a partnership and feedback information to the supplier. We chose Canon at the end of the day as the supplier. The main reason being that their software and hardware was integrated. We felt this was possibly a better solution only on the grounds that if there was an issue with either software or hardware, there was more chance that the two packages would have been greater integrated, being that they were sourced from a single supplier. wasn't the main rule for making that choice. There were other decisions involved in the process. The type of machines on offer from the manufacturer better suited the college profile and our print room at the time. The package has been very effective. We use the Canon Uniflow software. There are other brands out there, and I'm sure that in different applications other suppliers would be able to meet the demands of the college or the school. Basically, initially we produced a report for the budget holders for their print, well, their copy output. We didn't previously have a control over print, whereas now we can control all aspects of print and photocopying, scanning. The department operates almost like a mini business within the college. We are charging for our services out, and Uniflow helps us to do that. Basically, how it works is an individual will be given an account within Uniflow based on their staff number, student number, and the PIN number that's generated within the system. They can use this PIN number and staff number to access the machines. They walk up to the device, enter the staff number, the PIN number. At that point on the MFDs, multifunction devices, they can then choose the option to copy a document from a magazine or a journal. They can select print from a print menu that is stored on the server, the print server within Uniflow, or they can scan back to their own individual email using 3 simple steps on the scan facility for the machine. As I say, when a job is sent as a print job, it's held on the server for 24 hours. The person can walk up to the machine. It's secure because they have to enter a double identity to get to the machine using the internal Me applet and the control panel on the device. Once they've accessed the machine, they scroll across the top of the screen and they can access their print jobs on a list. They simply press the job they wish to print, send it to print, and the device will print it there and then. The documents come out face down, so it is fairly secure in terms of if someone was looking over your shoulder, say, not that anybody would be interested in probably what you'd be printing, but just if they did, it is pretty secure in that you have the double identity to log in. Each item is charged direct to the individual. In terms of students, they get charged a fixed fee for single-sided. They get a discount for double-siding, which is an incentive for someone to do a duplex copy, reducing the print, the paper demand and the environmental impact. Staff, they obviously work within different departments in the college, all working to different budgets and cost centres. The system allows multiple cost centres per user. Each month we produce a report within the Uniflow system that generates a total cost to the department's cost centre. Should the budget holder require, we can drill this information down, right down to a particular person, a particular hour, and even a particular document that they've printed. We don't have details of the document, just the actual type of file and how many pages. But this has been very useful for budget holders in being able to manage their cost centres, and if they do see any discrepancies, they can immediately refer this to the individual and try to find out where they can make additional savings on their budgets.
What other benefits have you found that you didn't originally sort of envisage that you would get?
I think the one benefit that we've seen for the staff in particular is the ability to have everything on one machine. And we didn't realise at the time probably the potential for the scan capabilities. Teachers are now able to use resources that they previously couldn't do from hard copy, so basically scanning the document in using the MFD, sending it via email as a PDF attachment, and then using Adobe to basically crop the item and insert it into learning material to support what they've done in terms of their own individual input to the document. This has been a real advantage. It has helped, as I say, to produce a better quality of handout to the student. Gone are the days really now where you need to be sat there with a pot of glue and pasting it all together, and it just does look a much more professional document, and obviously, you know, it is far clearer for the student to use and to read. That's one of the real benefits I feel that we've gained. I think as well, going back to the duplexing, we didn't realise the potential for duplex to save the college in terms of money and paper usage. Paper usage has gone down now considerably. We've saved a huge amount of money on that. But the best thing is the reduction in the impact to the environment. The fact that we are now able to use a fully recycled product, the fact that we're using probably just over half the paper that we used to use previously. Facts and figures can be made available if you need them, but we do have substantial savings in that area, and I'm really pleased about that. That was one of the key goals and my own personal objectives of the project. Yeah, the money savings great, but the fact is we are in an environment where we're creating new careers for young people, and at the end of the day we want them to have a world that they can actually put those skills and added intellect towards. What is the point in sending these people out if there isn't going to be a world for them to get into? That's the real benefit. It's the environmental impact that's been considerably reduced by ourselves, and that's everything. You know, that's what we wanted to do.